Hi, I just wanted to know if you are a born again virgin or you've been celibate for a long time and you're dating, when do you tell that to the guy? Do you tell them the first time you talk to him on the phone and then they go running?
When do you tell them that you're a born again virgin? Mm-hmm. You could just tell them straight up at the date,
Off top, you gotta
at the
say it.
dinner.
Okay.
At the dinner, it could be like, just want to let you
Probably
be aware.
won't even be a dinner. It might not. Might not get a dinner if
I mean, that's fine with
because
me.
if you want to
but
get
I'm
rid of a man, just talk about how much you love God and how you're just pure and you've like recommitted yourself. Then whatever his intentions are going to be pretty clear, and you're going to see Go-Go Gadget rollerblades. He's going to be a part of that piece. Yeah, I would say be honest. It's really fair, because most of them dinners is probably connected to him trying to get something. And to say 3-4 months, I'm born again virgin, I'll be like, really? Can I get my 12 dinners back? If that's his intentions.
Any more questions?
12 dinners is expensive. Yeah.
Thank you.
You got good answers
real.
there.
In the back?
My question is for Tyrese, because I know that you do not drink and you don't smoke.
Nothing.
I'm wondering what's the difference between you having the commitment to that and someone being committed to not having sex?
This is a very good question. If I grew up in a house where my mother and my dad were full-on prostitutes, I would probably be turned off about the concept of the idea of sex. My house was full of all levels of dysfunction, drugs, alcohol. It was so in my face, the fights, the abuse. Everything about my childhood was so out of control. I correlate drugs and alcohol abuse with being out of control. So I try my best to just keep it clean. It's really worked to my benefit. My career would have probably been over a long time ago if I had a crack lip or just like looking wrong because I'm just high at all times. So my mind is clear, and I love sex like most people do. I'm just trying to seek and find a wife one day. That's kind of it.
Here's a question. Is anybody here a born again virgin?
Yes, who's a born again?
Okay.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk to her.
How long?
Yes, so I am a born again virgin, and so let me say I do love men. I don't have independent woman syndrome or anything like that. I love the company of man, but I made a decision to God to start to honor him with not just my life, but also my body. I think that women have gotten in the habit of rewarding men with their bodies. Sex is not a reward, it is a privilege. A reward is something that you get for behavior or something that you do. A privilege is something that does not come to everybody. So it is a privilege to have sex with your husband or your wife, and I'm not gonna reward mediocre behavior from men. I'll go on dates and get to know them, but I want somebody to recognize that I'm a daughter of a king and to respect that. So.
Amen.
Now, I thank you for sharing that. That's so grown, and I love it. I just have a thought, not directed at you specifically, but some of the things that we don't get into about this whole born-again virgin concept is like, what are the actual rules around it? Other than the fact that I'm not gonna have sex with a man, even though I've had sex before, and I'm rededicating my life and my body to Christ, and I'm gonna save myself for marriage, are you still allowed to masturbate? Does that include you saying, well, you're not having sex with me, but I'm still giving you oral sex just to make sure that my man, a hand job, it could be anything. Does it completely take every aspect of sex and self-sexual pleasures off the market, or does it just become, I'm a born-again virgin and I'm not gonna have sex with that man that I'm seeing until we're married? Now, again, because we're all individuals, we all have different rules. There's plenty of women that have said, I've saved this for marriage, but I've gave like 12 dudes and so my mouth ain't a virgin, but this is still a virgin. I've heard women say that. Let's be grown about it, right? So, I'm just curious because I don't know anything about the rules.
All of it.
Is it everything? All across the board. Just kata. Shut it down.
Sex, right.
I think that it's relative to the person, but if you're being honest with yourself, if you're saying you're a born again virgin, a virgin means you're abstaining from sex, you're not having sex. I just think that you have to be able to deny self. Everybody has to deny themselves of something. You deny yourself of drinking and smoking. everybody has to choose to sacrifice and deny themselves. So.
Love it.
Amen.
Love it. Yes, yes. My man, come on, speak for the fellas.
This for you, Tyrese. I know that, both of you guys are very successful, with your craft. But Tyrese, do you regret not getting married before you became that successful?
He was 16 years old. He was a kid.
Yeah, I was 16.
He didn't
I
want to
have
get
no
married
regrets.
at 15 years old. He was in junior high school. So if he was getting married, it'd have been to another 15-year-old, and they would have went to the ice cream parlor for the daggone honeymoon.
Here's the thing. I feel like a lot of times women, specifically, could pressure a man into getting married way faster than they're supposed to. Because women, not all, but a lot of women can find themselves dealing with the society of pressure, pressuring them into the ring. You want to make your mama damn proud, your daddy damn proud. You want to look at all your homegirls like, I got the ring. Okay, shut up. I understand this whole thing, like, look at me, okay, that's cool. That does a lot for your confidence to know that a man, said of all the women I've seen, been with, been around, you're the one, you're my wife, let's settle down, let's get married, let's. But I think at the end of the day, when you put that kind of pressure on a man to get married, and it's not literally an equal and mutual decision, that we are excited about the idea and the thought of getting to the other side, then you're basically dragging a man into something that he really wholeheartedly don't want to be in, right? So we're going to contribute to the divorce population and the generation. We don't want to do that. And we also know that getting a divorce seems to be very popular because you don't end up on any of the blogs, magazine covers, and any above until you're going through a divorce. You could be happily married for 20 years. How many covers is him and his wife on compared to the amount of people that's getting divorced? I feel like it's about instincts, your heart, timing, and not allowing for the pressure of society to make you speed that man up into making that level of a commitment faster than his heart really allows. I mean, you should be happily married, floating above the clouds, and you and your girl should feel the same way, not just the woman. Okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, good night.
Hi, YouTubers. I'm excited to give you an update about our own YouTube channel. Now you can find new videos every day. They're the kind of videos that will make you look at life differently. They may even make you laugh a little bit. Who doesn't need a daily dose of that? So here's just a taste of some of what you'll see. Subscribe to the OWN channel today, and we'll see you on YouTube.